I think men have advantage later in life compared to women. That depends. You have the potential for that. Um, what you see is over time, if you keep yourself up, eating right, sleeping right, not destroying your body with junk food and drugs and alcohol and bad habits and shit food, and you living a good, honest, quality life and living purposefully under God, by God's direction, you're going to age gracefully. Matter of fact, you're going to get hotter as you get older as a man. Through our experience, our knowledge and wisdom makes us inherently more sexy. It generates sex appeal. I get it all the time. And you can still be, good looking and sexy while you're young and coming of age and turning into a man. Women age differently. Our bodies are biologically set on different clocks. Women hit a point where they start to decline. Now, men do decline physically as we get older. Our hormones go a little nuts, but that's why if you take care of your vessel, you take care of your mind, and you put yourself in a good position, clean living, good people, low stress, you're going to have stress. There's nothing you can do about that. But cut out unnecessary stress. Take stress that, like work stress and money stress and career stress. You're going to have that if you're doing it right. If you're out there hustling, you're going to be stressed. But dramatic women and backstabbing friends, you don't need that stress. Shitty, toxic environments, avoid that. And if you take care of your body will take care of you. You'll grow into an attractive man. You'll be able to keep a physique well into your 60s. And that's attractive. That says a lot. That sub communicates a lot about who you are as a man. And one of the biggest things it communicates is discipline. And that is an attractive trait. That's attractive to both men and women, a disciplined man. You instill trust, self-respect, self-love. It clearly shows you know what you're doing. You have the ability to do it, and you're disciplined and consistent enough to keep it up, especially as you get older. The better you look, the more you're admired for it. And it's not easy, but that's not supposed to be easy. That's the whole point. If women just take care of themselves, don't go get all out in their 20s, keep a nice physique, stay in shape, be polite, be demure, feminine, she's got nothing to worry about. Literally nothing to worry about. I don't need a boss bitch. No man in his right mind, no masculine man setting forward in life to achieve things wants a boss bitch. Whatever they call themselves. That is the most unattractive thing of it. I'm a boss bitch. Well, that does not sit well in my ears. It's cringy. I've dealt with these women. They're no fun. They're loud. They're obnoxious. Like they try to be like, that reminds me of a man. I don't want to date a man. I certainly don't want some masculine ass woman. Always drinking and lying, screaming and acting like a damn fool. In her 30s and shit. Man, get out of here. Always trying to challenge you to do shit. And crazy. That's not attractive to me at all. And it's not. And that's the type of women that'll bring drama and chaos into your life. See, because what women don't understand, some of the nuances of being a man, like men are careful. And you got these loud ass men who talk shit. That's just them bitches, in my opinion. The loud ass, boisterous men who, what's up? You got a problem? These guys. The loudest one in the room is usually the weakest one in the room. The guy who can't control his emotions. Walks all puffed up all the time thinking he's a hard motherfucker. But men in society, you got the keyboard warriors, people who put the fake names and no picture or put some avatar and they'll talk shit over the internet. But in person, I am polite and respectful. That's who I am. That's how I am. I'm polite and respectful to everyone. Do I have moods? Yes, I get a mood sometimes. But I never cross the line because I know the potential of crossing the line and what that could lead to with another man. So I'm really careful about my next move if things get heated or seem like there's some tension in a situation. Very careful. Women are not. Women are allowed their mother because they're not used to having a consequence for that. Now I'm starting to see a trend of these videos where women are hitting men and they get knocked the fuck out right away by big dudes and stuff. Because that's how women think, that it's okay to go hands on somebody, or okay to get in somebody's face and really try to hurt their feelings or wound their pride. But the truth is, for a man, you don't know who you're messing with. You never know. You don't know what somebody's going through. That motherfucker might want to kill you over some dumb shit being said because you just caught him at the wrong time. He could have just lost his mother or just gotten a divorce and lost everything. This dude might not even have the will to live. You get in a bad mood because he pulled up in your parking spot. And you get out, motherfucker, and get your ass shot. We know that, as you know, especially as you mature, and if you've seen a lot of violence growing up and experienced that, you know what that really looks like. So you're very careful what your next move is. I personally live by the code of I'm going to treat everybody as good as I can. Well, if I'm in a bad mood, I pretty much just don't pay attention to people. I just ignore. But I'm friendly. I'm outgoing. Hold the door for people. Thank you, please. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. What's wrong with that? Imagine if everybody did that. How much more pleasant a day out would be. But my kindness, I'm kind and soft because soft-hearted. I'm not soft. I'm kind and soft-hearted because of what I've been through and what I've seen. I don't want to go there. There's no reason for that. But women aren't used to that. They don't suffer consequences like men. They're very, very, especially these days, entitled. Oh, entitled. See, what they want is all the privileges of top-tier men. Men get to do it, patriarchy and all this shit. You don't see women picketing the lines of ditch diggers. You don't hire enough women to dig ditches. And, be parish workers where they got to go clean out sewage pipes and shit like that. You don't see too many picket lines for not enough women plumbers or roofers, right? You don't see that. But so what they essentially want is all the privilege and perks of a top-tier man with none of the responsibility or the accountability. When you're that high up, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. In order to have a successful, meaningful life that's full of privilege, unless you're born into it, because that happens, but that happens to both sexes, you're dealing with a lot, and you're responsible for a lot. And when the shit falls down and the shit hits the fan, you're the one that's got to own it, no matter what. They're looking at you to want to know why this isn't working. Even if somebody else messed up on your watch, it's your fault. That's just part of being a strong leader. And that's not what women want. They want the paycheck without doing the work. And that's not how it works. And, people are starting to wake up and see that.